major milestone for the UK and Sir Richard Branson. Richard Branson is to launch a rocket from UK soil, and it will be the first time in UK history. Richard Branson's Virgin Orbit is set to blast a satellite into orbit from British soil this summer for the first time ever. Satellite Applications Catapult will see its Amber 1 maritime tracking probe blasted into space by Virgin Orbit's Launcher 1 rocket. The launch will take place at Spaceport Cornwall site as part of the mission that will fly the flag for Britain's space sector. Amber 1 is a partnership between Catapult and Horizon Technologies, and it was built by AAC Clyde Space in Scotland. The satellite will be the first of a planned network of more than 20 Amber satellites. The system will provide what's known as a Maritime Domain Awareness MDA data to users, which means the security of the maritime environment and maritime operations will be boosted. It also has exciting new beginnings for the UK's launch history, with Virgin Orbit proud to be at the forefront. The leading launch provider, Launcher 1 rocket, uses a state-of-the-art technology that will allow a horizontal launch to catapult small satellites into orbit. Horizontal launch, not vertical. And the summer launch will be the first ever time using it in the UK. Virgin Orbit CEO Dan Hart said, "We are delighted to work with Catapult and Horizon to launch Amber 1 on its planned historic flight, the first to bring domestic launch capabilities to the United Kingdom." He said, "We believe tracking shipping from space is vital to keeping the sea safe, and that Amber 1 is a key technology that will aid this endeavor. This important technology and Virgin Orbit's collaboration with Catapult are the latest signs of growth we're seeing across the UK space economy," he said. He said, "This is galvanized by our planned capability to launch straight from the United Kingdom to orbit." Lucy Edge, COO of the Satellite Applications Catapult, said, "This launch is a huge milestone for the space sector in the UK. This summer, the UK completes its end-to-end ecosystem, enabling companies to design, build, launch, and operate their spacecraft all from one place. The impact of the UK space economy is uncapped. We look forward," they said, "to supporting this vibrant sector in demonstrating major advances in agile access to space." Science Minister George Freeman has hailed the announcement as a major milestone. He said, "British satellites have been saving lives at sea for decades by providing emergency communications and location services, so it's fitting that Virgin Orbit's first mission from Space Cornwall later this year will launch a maritime intelligence satellite. It will be a major milestone for our £16 billion space satellite sector and a great example of the government's National Space Agency in action." Space Cornwall was chosen as one of the 8 potential sites for a spaceport to be built in Britain. It appears to be ahead of the race for hosting the launch, as it was chosen as the location for 2 recently announced Virgin Orbit launches, as well as Amber 1. Virgin Orbit will also space forge into launch the first satellite developed in Wales into space later this summer. Melissa Thorpe, head of Spaceport Cornwall, said, "This announcement is exactly what we're excited to offer sovereign launch from Space Cornwall." She said, "We're proud to know that our first launch this year will be Amber 1, which will be integral to the UK's maritime safety, benefiting not only the general public but the marine ecosystem. This is a larger scale representation of what we're trying to achieve through Carnell Sat-1, with the monitoring of ocean health around the coast of Cornwall Science. This mission encapsulates using space for good by demonstrating how increasing Earth observation can aid humanity and our environment," they said. This is from Jacob Paul on Express UK. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.